Huddle up.
I will not let y'all down, bro. I promise y'all
Nothing
that.
is going to get us out of this streak other than grinding harder. Let's get after it. I want to score earlier and transition offense. If someone is up court, we have to get the ball to them. All right. Let's get set up and start practice.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Stop ball. Stop ball.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Push it, baby! Again.
Hey, yo. Right here. Hey, yo, look at the clock.
Let's go.
My shooting.
Very strong.
My
Now
shooting,
let's move on to
y'all.
the next drill.
What?
He can ball, huh?
Yeah, bro.
One more. Now we're rolling.
Very strong. Now let's move on to the next drill.
You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
I'm gonna save the sides for last.
Just like that. Keep it going.
Outstanding effort. Now let's set up the next drill.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Clock.
Bro, they selling me, bro. Come on now. Body. Right here, bro. I'll dot them in, bro. You just gotta bear with me, bro. Come on. You know what I'm saying? I'll dot them in, bro. You gotta just bear with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta bear with me, bro. They gonna happen quick like that, you know what I'm saying? They gonna happen quick like that. Ain't gonna happen quick like that, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna happen quick like that. Not at all, man. It ain't gonna happen quick like that. Hey, you know what I mean? Not quick like that, though. Not quick like that.
We like to keep in touch and keep you guys connected, and we've been seeing so many new faces in the community.
That's right, there are a ton of new and exciting NBA 2K content creators all over the place, and we want to feature some of the best ones right here on 2K TV. Starting with an interview next week.
Trying to end the next week with all the ass
winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our site tonight. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, I spoke with Che about the history he has with Coach Ames. They're falling out at Bay City over an injury to a promising freshman, having to deal with each other in Summer League, during which time Che said they talked it out and they came to an understanding. And I quote, "The past is the past." Guys?
David, fantastic report. Thank you. Greg, you wonder if that conversation has actually made these two tighter, or if it's just kind of a Band-Aid over the existing wound.
And, you know, I've gotten the sense things weren't completely ironed out during Summer League, but by the end of it, both guys were on the same page.
So a look at our starters for Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blazed the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens.
Y'all just see that?
For integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, of just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did, drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach, and Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives, who bringing awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give him a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how cool teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. Number one, the Bulls.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
When it comes to Che, you think intensity, passion. But what some people don't realize, he's also a really funny guy.
Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Satoransky. And the shot goes down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Valentine. Che outside. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, Brand Jordan is no stranger to taking risks, and they have decided to take one on Shea. That's right. They inked him to a shoe contract, and we should see the two of them working closely in the near future.
I agree, Greg. And Shea has a colorful background with his time in college, but that is exactly the type of player Jordan was after. To me, at least, it seems like a very good fit. The Knicks have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
Hold up, y'all, bro. Why did you leave his PS4 on, bro?
For them at the line thus far.
Why did he leave his
really
PS4 on, bro?
Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And the Bulls making a change here. Murray's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Damian Dotson. Out to the wing. Here's Ntilikina. The rebound by Young.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They will get away with that next time.
And so
Oh!
lots of scoring in that competitive. Frank Ntilikina has established himself as a legit defender. He spoke about his mindset.
Defense is 80% of will and 20% ability. So you try to stop the player in front of you and you try to deny him to score the basket. That's just the challenge, and that's what I love in this part of the game.
A young player with an advanced understanding of defense, and his length gives him an edge.
And his defense is something he enjoys. If he can put it all together at both ends, he's a player you can build around.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from New York?
I can't, bro. He's too tall. He's taller than me, bro.
Running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Governing the split of second chance opportunities, Jay. I mean, that's what has them in the lead after one.
They've got Young. Shea is out there with Valentine. Then there's Murray. And it's Hutchinson in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And here's Bullock. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, the big body of Randall using those broad shoulders to protect the ball in traffic.
Big man who was forgotten about during free agency. Randall could be an impact player for the Knicks.
The Knicks missed out on the marquee names they were after, but Randall should give them great production for quite some time. Not a huge name, but a young talent that can help this team.
Ntilikina kicks to Randall. Rejected by Young. Passes it to Murray. The shot that time, not on target. The Knicks go the other way with it. Tough loss coming against Cleveland.
Trash out. Oh. I'm back, bro.
In their last game played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that. That one took them too many shots to get their points.
Yes, yeah. They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Ntilikina can't hit. And Murray's got the ball here for Chicago. Trailing by 4. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
Yeah, Greg, and when you're not connecting from deep, you got to mix it up. I mean, look to score inside more. They didn't do enough of that.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
So Chicago ends up going with the new... Seven seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Satoransky, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
And a shrewd defensive player with great size is Ntilikina, effective at staying right with his man.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Alfred, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big. So it's going to come down to defense wins game.
It certainly does, Alfred. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got, it's Randall and he's making some changes here. Injuries can play such a big part in a player's career. Which guys strike you, Chris, as the biggest what-if stories had they stayed healthy?
Wow, I mean, you got to start, in my mind, I got to go to, a guy like a Grant Hill. He was Mr. Triple-Double. He and Jason Kidd, to me, were almost the same players, just in different bodies. When Grant started his career off in Detroit, and to see him get injured, man, that just hurt me because he had so much potential. Even though he had a great career, I still think about him. How about Greg Oden, who got hurt in his senior year, had to shoot free throws with his left hand, and then he comes into the league, and the big fella just had to battle injuries, and feel sorry for that big fella because he was so skilled in the game.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, we all know that circumstances and time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone. But with the arrival of Luka Doncic, everything changed. Promising point guard was traded to the Knicks, and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, and I've just got to make the most of it. Kevin, we know one thing. In New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
And DA, that's when he is at his best. Thank you.
There are some things you just can't teach. That's Che with...
Hold up, y'all.
Tremendous awareness for where everyone is around him.
Bullock passes to Barrett. Outside Robinson. Here's Randall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And a breakout season for Julius Randle in 2018-19. Averaged close to 20 and 10 delivering on the talent that saw him taken 7th overall back in 2014.
First free throw is good. Greg, the Lakers allowed Julius Randle to leave in restricted free agency in 2018 so they could preserve some of their cap space.
I mean, his defense still lags behind, but offensively, well, he is special. The lefty, tough to deal with inside.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Valentine, and Satoransky's subbed in for Dunn. Both free throws good from Randle.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Shea drives in. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York. Lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. And, of course, Chicago tied up with them.
Checking out Chicago. With the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Well, it's clear they didn't do enough in the offseason to make any kind of major improvement. They're in for a long year.
5 to shoot. The pass to Ntilikina. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Bulls leading by 8. Floats it up for Young. And Young with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Ntilikina passes to Gibson. A shot off that time. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And Satoransky kicks to Shea. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
New York calls timeout. There's a chance. Let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. Number 1, the Knicks.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast breaking style, and they are all in.
Ntilikina passes to Dotson. And here is Gibson. The 3. But they get it back. A second chance effort. A shot by Ellington, no good.
I'm right back.
Here's Chicago. They're on. Switch here. Shea's checked in. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Harkless comes in for Damian Dotson. Barrett's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Payton in for Ntilikina.
Yeah, and with Lauri Markkanen, you know you're going to get shooting from his spot. Great release and has been efficient from range since his rookie year.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Chicago.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course. In this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach LaVine.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Che. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Randall on the follow.
Ooh, this is what makes Randall so special. His ferocity on the boards is admirable.
Lets it go from the wing. Here's Gafford. No good. Shot missing. Randall with some nice D. Pass to Barrett. Inside. Here's Robinson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And here's Che outside. Gets the ball.
Oh!
And you can say these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they
Great win, fellas. Great win. Good game. Good game. Hey, let me get that shoe. Let me get that shoe for my kids. Come on, man. Let me get a picture. Hey.
Hey, yo, listen up. Game ball. I gotta give it to this absolute beast right here who pretty much did what he wanted to tonight. All right, nice work. Keep it up.
Come on, please let me do my own skill practice, bro. Where I can customize my practice, bro. Please. Can I please get it right now? I just did 11 games, bro. 11 games, bro. I should get it right here. I'm getting it right here. It don't take this long, just loading the practice. Let's get it customized.
Hey, good to see you.
Please, 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 please.
Great game.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! What I'm talking about right here, 2K? What I'm talking about, bro? You actually listening to me, bro. Let's go. Free throw.
Let's get to work.
It don't take that long when you do this. If you want a 3-pointer badge, it don't take that long if you do this. Come on, come on, come on. I always do the free throw. They give you at least 700. They give you 750 for 3 stars, bro. And 2, it's at least 1,000 something. This is what I did with my other dude. Two stars, come on. We can't miss one. Let's go, let's go. Okay, we got 3 stars. Okay. Boy, green. Let's go. Y'all just see how much I just went up? Oh! I greened that? I'm gonna try something else. Photo frame. I'm gonna try splash. Let's try splash. I want to a splash, but like, you know what I'm saying, splash. Splash challenge.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay, we're gonna have to see this, bro. I wanna see this so freaking bad. Oh, let's read this next one, bro. Splash. Oh, that is cool. Oh, let's see again. Splash. Oh my god, bro. Come on. Splash. We actually might be able to get shooting on right here. Splash. Come on. Splash. 2 stars right here. Oh no. You got 3 remaining, bro. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Splat. Yes! That's what I'm talking about right there, bro. Splash. Ah!
Hey, hit me up.
We're gonna keep on doing this, bro, until the freaking practice is over, bro. Come on. We just need this, bro. Come on, bro. We just need shooting, y'all.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, come on, bro. No. 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 Yes. Yes. I missed this one. Come on. Yes. Yes. Two more, y'all. 2 more, bro. Come on, bro. 2 more. Okay, I already told us 2 more. Please, bro. 2K, please. On this next one, bro. Let me have just 1 more after this one, bro. I know y'all hear me, 2K. Come on, 2K. Just 1 more after this one, bro.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, that's not gonna happen, bro. I'm nervous. I need that shooting badge. Faster shooting. So freaking bad. Because I'm not used to slow shooting. Once again, I'm gonna be green like almost every time. I'm gonna be juke green. You know what I'm saying? That easy, bro. Come on, 2K. I'm so scared because I want to be at least 1 more after this one, bro. Come on, 2K. 1 more, just 1 more after this one, please, 2K. 2K, bro. Please. Oh, 1 more. 1 more. 1 more. Just 1 more, please, 2K. Please, 2K. You let me down like this, bro? You let me down like this, bro? 2K, get your stuff together. I'm talking to you, Ronnie. I'm talking to you,
This
Ronnie.
week
2K.
on NBA 2K TV, one-on-one with Warriors Eric Paschall.
Oh, okay.
My team card updates. We give you tips on basic play calling in 2K20 and your top plays.
Okay. Y'all, after this game, bro. Just after this game, bro. We get the shooting badge.
Hey, big game tonight. How you feeling?
That's crazy, y'all. I've been wanting this for a long time, bro. And I finally about to get it. Just one shooting badge. That's what I wanted. It's gonna affect my shooting a lot.
Sports pregame show.
And our coverage tonight will.
And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big night, and it's
crazy.
The Bucks took a.
The feeling, no doubt, mutual. Thanks, DA. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Bucks. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. Some traits that make for a great team leader. You've been in that role. What did you like and embrace, and what have you seen from others?
Well, I think it starts with humility, a real sense of who you are and what your role is on the team as a leader, and then a really good example setter. I think those qualities are essential. Humility speaks to selflessness, but also being one that holds yourself accountable too.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago.
A nice aggressive move from Che, making a decisive move. No hesitation, going forward and converting on the drive.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, we've seen Jay in more than a handful of games so far now. There's a lot to like about what he's been able to accomplish since getting the chance.
Really, you just have to wonder why the team didn't find more minutes earlier on. It's been clear with how he has come in and had an instant impact that he'll be a factor in this league.
Mason misses.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Got a hand on it. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Hamilton and Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Passes to Lopez. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against
that wasn't a dunk.
Game.
Come on, my player. Come on,
down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected
Come on,
the
2K. That wasn't a dunk.
I think you got to really
Get
appreciate
him, bro.
the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged.
I just looking at him, bro.
That's really what defense is all about. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Che. Yes, that goes in. Che's got his third basket of the night.
You'd love for all your shots to come from that range. Che, always going to cash in on a chance like that.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Bulls lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say it with a D.
Good look for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Marvin Williams. And it's Hill in for Mason. The Bulls also changing it up. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Zach Levine comes in for Valentine. And Hamilton subbed in for Satoransky. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. George Hill out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Ilyasova in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the reigning MVP. He's the second Bucks player to win it since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he's the third youngest MVP in league history. Kevin, he's just scratching the surface of what he'll do in this league.
You said it, DA, and some good facts in your report, too. Thank you. Maurice checked in for Porter.
In addition to Ilyasova's ability to light it up from the perimeter, he also feels pretty comfortable in the paint.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Shea outside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Oh my
The amount
God,
of
bro.
space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hamilton kicks to Cornette. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Middleton, and he dunks it down.
Versatility in an offensive player always appealing to me. And Chris Middleton is one of those guys who's got great versatility.
Shea drives in. Bucket is good. Hamilton's got 9. 7 seconds left in the second quarter. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Hamilton. It could go. And no good in the last second attempt this time.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting the.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. For Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Marvin Williams subbed in for George Hill. So for Chicago right now, we've got Valentine. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Shea. And it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the power forwards position.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint. Well, the Bucks on offense look to swing things around and pick up the tempo as much as they can.
Well, you know, this team was second in the league in pace. Want to get the ball down the floor and get an easy 3 or a transition chance. That was their game plan. This approach had them as the 4th best offense in the league last year.
1:51 left to play here in the third. And the foul called.
I meant to. Oh my God, bro.
That's his first foul. Fans always trying to distract opposing players during free throws.
I'm getting money. I'm just like a bunny. You ain't funny. And they last Jimmy. Oh, tell me. Yeah. Happy birthday. 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 What you doing? What you playing? Oh, I thought Xavier. How your phone? Play your phone. I'm not charging. Bye. 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 I can never have a friend for my freaking self, bro. Never. Never.
No, I think it's just a nice
I can
workout
never,
for
bro.
the fans, Kevin, quite honestly.
God, doing this
I mean,
thing
if
for
a guy
clout. That's
misses,
what the
it's
frick you
not
doing,
because
bro.
the fans have gone crazy behind the basket. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans
He's
being
doing
on
this
top
thing
of him,
for
at least
clout.
in my opinion.
Doing this thing.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Lopez. And that's 20 points for Chris Middleton.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Shea outside. That one a little long.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Fires from deep. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
An absolute bomb from three-point range. Shea's got 14.
Shea does not like to let a three go unanswered. He wants his team to have the momentum.
Here's Connaughton, covered by Hamilton. Williams looking over the floor. Young with the steal.
That was me with the freaking steal.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Satoransky the pass to Shea. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Clock at 6. And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making one free throw. Free throw, good. Shea.
We remember from Che's college days that he's not
Did he just say
afraid
make
to
him one
take a
freaking free throw?
stand, even if it creates controversy. He'll state his opinion, but he doesn't put himself above the game. He's really quite a humble guy.
The Bucks have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around
How about how much time is he gonna
74%.
bounce the game ball?
So the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Second free throw, no good.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is the real deal.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty.
Bucks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Chris Middleton, and Marvin Williams subbed in for George Hill. Then for the Bulls, Satoransky comes in for Zach LaVine, and Hamilton subbed in for Chris Dunn. On the free throw, no good. Milwaukee leading by 10. Inside, it's the Lopez twins, Robin and Brooke. Williams is out there with Ilyasova, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Ilyasova. And George Hill's subbed in for Williams. And a change for the Bulls. Zach LaVine's checked in for Satoransky.
Well, I tell you what, Shea plays with a chip. He's got a little edge to his game. I like that about him.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. The kick out to Hill. Lets the three fly, and the three ball is good. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Marvin Williams is checked in for Lopez. DJ Wilson comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brown is checked in for Chris Middleton. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Pat Connaughton. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Williams, basket, good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 12. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Chris Middleton.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak.
Oh yeah, we better go ahead and get this up. Good and bad. I thought I had it. I thought I had it. Oh my god.
This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA.
Oh, you gonna get it. Go get it. We about to get this, bro. We gonna get this, bro. Yes, bro. Do not, but do not put your stuff on green machine if you're guys. If you are using a shot meter, bro. Do not put it on green machine. All right. Don't. If you're not using a shot, if you're using a shot meter, do not put it on green machine because it's gonna. It ain't gonna do nothing. They gonna affect your ball and make you green more. It's not gonna do nothing. Okay. I thought green machine was the same thing. Gonna make you green more. So that's why I put it on there. Then I just noticed that only if your stuff is not on a bar meter, which makes more sense, bro. So we're gonna go ahead and get this done. Get it done. That's what we're gonna do. 8. I'm taking green machine off and putting it on just on quick draw. I'm about to miss it. Come on. 5. Come on now. 4. I'm at 3. 2. 1. Yo, it's been a journey for me trying to take this green machine off, bro. Oh my god, bro. I need the ball, I need the ball. I need the ball, I need the ball. Give me a ball. Hey, give me a ball somewhere, bro. Oh, let's go. It kind of feels the same, though, a little bit. A little bit, though. Let me see something real quick. It feels the same. I think if you're going to a game, let's see.
Welcome to 2K TV. Today I am playing Eric Pascal in a game to 2K. How you doing, man?
Ready to play.
I'm a Laker fan, so I always go with my Lakers, but I'll play whatever teams. If you want to do all-time classics, I'm down for anything.
Oh, you can do all-time?
Yeah, let's do some all-time teams. I think I want to go with all-time 2000 All-Stars.
I'm making all-time 90s.
All right, I love it. All right, cool. So what's your favorite game mode on 2K? What are you usually playing when you hop on?
I play a little bit of everything, so I play online.
Let's see if we can bring it back, bro. I can't believe this is happening, bro. I can't believe this, y'all, bro. So she get the ball off faster, I'm guessing.
Nightfall in the windy
Like this
city.
fast.
And we've got
Except Curry. It's over for everybody. I'm bringing every single shot, bro.
no stranger to controversy.
And I can see the reasoning from both sides. I don't think Che tries to be a lightning rod for controversy, but
I think it was a practice and then load in all the way. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Let's just see this, y'all.
The wrinkles that the
You know what I'm
Stars
saying?
have
Let's see.
added, the new technique or the new move they've added, Doris, during their games they played over the summer.
It feels, Kevin, like if you
Us,
are not
Kyrie
improving over
Irving.
the summer in the NBA, you are falling behind. Case in point, right, is the big men in the NBA. Look at guys like
We ready, bro?
and Marc Gasol, now able to stretch their game out to
Oh, that's quick. That is fast. That is fast. Oh my god, bro.
On the wing, Irving. And
That
stolen
is
by
fast,
Hamilton.
bro.
Takes a three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's
It's fast. It is fast. I gotta green every one, bro. That is fast. Oh my god, bro.
Irving passes to Harris. Irving kicks to Harris. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. So the wing on the left, 6 on the shot clock.
I do not want that any faster, bro. That is quick, bro. I'm not telling you what, guys. That is quick, bro.
This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
hey, they had their opportunity.
I'm trying to figure out how to green.
Let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Well, you know this, Greg, because you played in the NBA. You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Outside Irving. And the pass to Allen. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 7 points for Allen.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he
I need
puts
to
the
figure out how to
pass
green
on
with this
time and
shot.
on target. Right now, trying to get into a rhythm.
It's quick.
So far
It's
this
real
quarter,
quick,
boy,
y'all.
He is struggling to make
Who
anything
made
go
that?
down.
That
Yeah,
one
man.
doesn't drop. Chicago trailing here.
Oh!
Levine with the jam.
Body control, flair for the
He
dramatic
just,
Levine
that dude just slams it. Look. Boom, he just slams it.
There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And stolen by Jay. Here's the three.
Oh, I know. Shoot here.
That one drops
Here
and
we
he's
go.
now 2 for 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
29 seconds left to play here in the first. Irving drives in. That's tipped, and he gets it back.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Oh!
Levine with the jam.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
And the foul called on Shea.
How we get a foul?
That's his first foul.
No, it's quick, bro. It's quick.
7 seconds
I'm gonna get on my
left in the
park after
first
this.
quarter.
I mean, neighborhood after this.
They need this. No good that time.
Yeah, we're gonna hop on some neighborhood after this, y'all,
Great
bro.
scoring through one. In Chicago. And Kevin Durant talked about his teammates and the versatility.
I like our depth. I like that we can play.
It's clear KD is very happy playing with this group of guys.
That's why he signed here. But you can bet Durant is going to be leading the charge.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And from what we've seen so far... So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Young's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Dean comes in for Murray. Saransky's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Chase subbed in for Chris Dunn. The Nets also changing it up. Allen comes in for Kevin Durant. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Well, there's more to basketball than threes and lay-ins. Shea doing work in the mid-range there.
Pass to Harris. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Allen passes to Musa. 5 on the clock. Irving for 3. They grab their own miss. Allen kicks to Irving. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
6 seconds separating the shot.
No!
Offensive rebound. Young, right side. Irving against Hamilton.
Okay, Green!
They'll get another chance. For 3.
Let's go!
Throws it from outside. Levine's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Well, such a quick release. Zach Levine and a catch and shoot. Nicely done.
It's all tied in Chicago. And now we'll set.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back.
Oh, God.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as Chicago ends up going with the new group. Of course, the game is shifting towards skill and finesse, but there are those players who thrive in this league who are like bulldozers and force the issue inside.
Well, a guy like Blake Griffin, who is such a physically gifted basketball player, enters the league as one of the great dunkers, but has now added a three-point shot, still can play bully ball. But for me, the most ferocious at-the-rim scorer and the guy who's probably the most underrated aspect of his strength is the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo at the rim.
Oh, Kevin Durant's rim was no.
I don't know how you do it, right? How do you defend it?
Impossible.
Indeed. So for Brooklyn now, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
You wish you had one? Yeah. My game. Well, if this gets to 10,000 likes, 10,000 or no, 100 likes.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his
You already know that ain't gonna happen.
coaching the Brooklyn Nets.
No, I'm talking about
He doesn't
100
need
likes.
praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of
Let's see how fast my jump shot is.
He says,
I made it
always feel
faster,
like I'm
but-
one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much.
More good work on the glass there.
Yeah,
when
man.
it's all said and done, I think rebounding
Watch.
might tell the story in this game.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper. Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving finds Dinwiddie. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
What?
Gotta recognize the situation. Trying to get a 2-for-1.
Oh, yeah.
This is where the play call is crucial.
Oh, look at that.
One, you've got to get the first shot quickly. He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2
I mean,
in each
you got the
half.
main
They
in
can get
his
it.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Irving attacking.
The beat.
Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, Kyrie dazzling on the drive. One of the best in the league at that.
From deep, Shea
What are you talking about?
drops in the tray.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the
You
result.
see how these spears I'm making?
Now Kevin
Dang,
Durant, 16 points for him. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Durant's got 18 points.
Oh, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking? Because he
I didn't know
didn't
Tom.
in a hurry.
What you mean turn around though?
Shea for Chicago. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half-court in time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Quarters checked in for Chandler Hutchison. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, Murray out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. Then it's Shea. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. Murray, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Levine's checked in for the Bulls. Dunn comes in for Shea. Jared Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Karis LeVert comes in for Irving. And that one misses. And with the signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team a season ago. After stealing the Knicks' thunder in free agency, acquiring the superstar talent, they're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance as well.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Pass to Jordan. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Levine against Harris. Jacks up a 3. Jordan with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Murray against LeVert. Stolen. And even 3-on-3 break. Levine wide open. Sinks the triple. Levine's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Timeout called, the Nets. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Good.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. On the wing, Irving gets the three-pointer to fall.
Time to party.
What was it?
And the Nets lead by 4.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot.
Yeah, I'm in